Yeah, so I was thinking about something, I was born in South Africa. I was from South Africa, and it's like on my father's side, I can trace my ancestry back to Great Britain because my great grandfather was British and he was a soldier who came to South Africa in around 1900. So it was like, okay, I can trace that Britain, Fillmore. My last name is Fillmore, so that's why we got that. And then you got my grandmother's side on my dad's side. Who wasn't British. He was like French from Saint Helena Island, which is the island off the coast of Africa. And then you got on my mother's side, she was like Dutch, and then Malay, Cape Malay, which is a lot of people who are South African who have who have a little bit of color in them. They tend to be Malay, Cape Malay, which is Malaysia. Yeah, I guess about a few hundred years ago, I don't know how long ago, the Dutch had colonies, I guess, in Malaysia, and they would bring, I don't know, they were slaves, or just indentured servants, just people to work in, it happens with every colony, people that get brought, to where they are. So Dutch, the Dutch had a colony in South Africa, so they were bringing a lot of Malaysians to South Africa to work or whatever, or maybe they just came there, I don't know, for whatever reason. And so like a lot of Malaysian, so a lot of people of color in South Africa are Malaysian, so people like, and a lot of Malaysians, the Cape Malay looks like they're Hispanic. So it's like, so people always think South Africans are Hispanic. I think it's because of that, because of the Cape Malay. They tend, so, but the Cape Malay thing, South Africa is a lot more than just that. So, it's like it's a whole culture of people, different kinds of foods and ways of being, and just kind of, it's a wonderful bunch of people, and I'm pretty sure I have some of that ancestry on my mother's side, the Cape Malay. So some people think I look like, I don't know, but it's because I have that. I mean, on my dad's side I'm British, but mostly a little bit French from my grandmother, I'd say. And then on my mother's side I'm a Dutch, because a lot of people are Dutch. Anyway, everybody in South Africa has Dutch ancestry. And Malaysian, Malay. So that's probably where I get my color from my easy tan. So it's like nothing wrong with that. It's great to be like have a part of the whole world DNA in you, so you kind of feel like little pieces of you are from all over the world. So you're designed by the world. It's better than just being from one little place on the whole planet. It's like so it's cool that you have a little bit of that from there. Because the Malaysians are pretty cool. They're pretty strong people. And you got the British, pretty smart people with their colonization of the planet. And then you got the Dutch, who were once a great country. Once a great power. They all the ships and stuff. Almost colonized. Brought Europe to the most of the world early on. They were pretty powerful, especially like in the 1500s. All that. And also, I have a little Italian ancestry. So that's from my mother's side. So it's Italian. Hence the name Rocco. My mother loved that name. She named me Rocco, and my other brother named Roberto. She loved giving us, showing some of the Italian heritage by giving us those names. Because not a lot of people in South Africa have Italian names. You don't really meet a lot of Italian South Africans. Well, when I was a kid, you didn't hardly. So she kind of did that as a reminder, I guess. So, so it's good to have a piece of all these different types of people inside you. It's pretty cool. It's like being like some kind of government experiment, superhuman with different kinds of, DNA strands of the best of the world, the best countries, the best ethnicities, all behind one person. They make you superhuman.